Yeah.
Alright, hello
I just keep it
everybody.
steady on the
Welcome back
magic.
to the Uprooted
Do my thing, I'm
podcast.
healing, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
we're gonna just have some good
If I fall, I was
conversation
automatic.
about some good topics.
You ain't
some
on
good
that,
people.
you know. I'm the one raise myself like a tree from the roots. West side girl, cause she lit in the coast. East side girl when she speaks to the roots. Stay 100 cause she on with the truth. Been there on struggle, know that it pass. Only going up, yeah, the pain don't last. Ooh, take off. Ooh, take off. Ooh, take off. This is take off. Shorty like Brandy, fight like Monica. What you know about her? Baby girl rising, way to the top. Shaking the world, don't expect her to stop. Purpose so great, she get what she got. Follow her step, cause she following God. What you need more, got a heart full of gold. Even at times when it's raining and cold. Ooh.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl Hannah, aka Ruta, and you are watching the Uprooted podcast. I am so excited. We are here for Manifest Mondays, and y'all, I don't know if you can tell by the music, but I am on a really good vibe, and I feel like this is going to be a really great episode, and y'all, it's just been beautiful. It has been beautiful this weekend. Exhausting, for sure, you know, minor hiccups here and there, but overall, just a very beautiful weekend, beautiful Monday, and I hope y'all are on that same wave. So, as you guys can tell, I decided to change up the music a little bit because, you know, I don't know about y'all, but I listen to music depending on my mood, and my mood is great today. So, I hope yours is too. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. And today's episode, we are going to talk about manifesting and specifically focusing on finding the right soil to nurture you. That has been the theme of the last couple of months for me, and I feel like I'm finally at a closing end of this chapter. Thank the Lord. And I'm so excited about that. So I just want to talk to y'all about that today. Get into some manifesting with y'all. I have been having people manifesting into my life this weekend. I got to speak to my beautiful grandma. God bless her, and you know, she was doing what I do for me, which is nice when somebody does it for you instead. And then, you know, beautiful auntie that I got to just talk to right now, and their theme, of course, because of everything that's going on in the world, and just my age, to be honest, like over the last few years, I have gotten that pressure of you need to get married. Actually, they skip the married part. They're just like, walid ki, like, you know, like you need to have kids. And I'm just like, you know, I kind of need somebody to do that with. So, yeah, so that that has been the theme of my life for the last few months, like everyone else's, and I'm sure we can all agree that the pressure is there, you know? What's up, y'all? Okay, I just see all my favorite people in the building. Is that my cousin? Okay, I see y'all in here. Like, what's up, y'all? So yes, so let's just backtrack a little bit. If you're new and you don't know about this segment, Manifest Mondays is my newest favorite segment. Oh my God, Vinya. First of all, I'm about to be in Seattle, so I'm gonna see you in a couple days here. But yo, I swear to you guys, this is like the game changer for me. The game changer is speaking into your life, being positive, focusing on your goals, dreams, aspirations, all of those things, and like fully investing in yourself in that process. It's not an easy process, but it does get easier over time. So like the more you practice, the better you get. And it's just been so beautiful. Aiden was on here last week. Man, she killed the show. She killed the show. I didn't even, mind you guys, I didn't prompt her and anything. I was just like, yo, do you want to hop on? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So literally, I kid you not, that's just how my life works now. And I'm just choosing to share that with all y'all, to be honest. And so manifesting, some people do prayer, some people do, what is it called? Can't think of it, but you can journal. You could just be visualizing. You can do vision boards, whatever the case is. Like, you can do it. The goal though is to think about and speak out into existence, visualize it, whatever vehicle you use. The goal is to like literally bring into your life what you want, and like you're asking the universe to bring this to you, but not just asking, like you're claiming it as if they've already delivered. So like something that I've even added to that is like, once I've said what I wanted and manifesting, is like I try to just thank the universe for already delivering it. I say the universe just because some people are not spiritual or religious, but if you are, you know, replace the universe with whatever. Like I am spiritual, but I grew up Orthodox, so you'll see me say God a lot. But yeah, so basically that is kind of the crux of it, is like first, like envision what it is that you want. Really focus on the wording too. Be careful with your words, of what it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, and like you need to act and believe as if you already have it. That the universe is going to do it, because if you don't believe it, then the universe is not going to bring it to you. So that is like the key of that. And today, like I said, I want to focus on finding the right soil. Last week we talked about planting seeds. The week before that I talked about finding your center. This week is about finding the right soil. I am a new plant mom, as y'all have heard me say. You can see my plants behind me. Look at them blossoming, just beautiful. What I noticed too in that whole planting process is you buy it from the store, but you have to transfer it into a different container, right? Wherever you're gardening, whatever that looks like. For me, it's planter boxes. But that concept just made me think like, oh, you have to add soil. Like you have to like make sure the environment that you're putting these plants in is an environment that they can prosper in. And thankfully, these plants come with instructions, right? We don't always get the best instructions for life, but we can try, right? Everyone figures out a different way that they want to live their life. But these plants do come with instructions, and those instructions are how much space they need, how much water they need, how much sunlight they need, do they need plant food, whatever the case is, right? And so all of that is, when you say find the right soil, or when you're thinking that, and how I'm thinking about it is like, are you in an environment that is conducive to your like progress? Is it conducive to you making it to whatever goals that you have for yourself? So that is literally what I want you guys to focus on, is like take an inventory of your surroundings, who you spend the most time with. Like that plays a lot into it. I don't know if you guys are into the law of attraction, but listen, I believe in alignment. I believe in all of that. And if I learned this a long time ago, the people you spend the most time with will literally show you where your life will end up. And so you need to pay attention to that in your surroundings. Are those people nurturing you? Are they progressing you in any way? Like, are they encouraging you to go after the things that you want to go after? Not Manny saying no. Okay, well, no means it's time for you to move. It's time for you to move circles. It's time for you to make some changes in your life. If the answer to that question is no, then you know you are not in the right soil. And that is not, you're not going to get anywhere if you do that. So for me, it's been like really taking an inventory. COVID really helped with this, because I had so much time to think and reflect and face myself. Okay, facing yourself is not an easy job, but I did it. And not Manny saying he's perfect. Okay, I'm glad you are. I'm just saying I had a lot of time, a lot of inventory, checking on like, you know, what is it that's actually in my life? What am I doing in my life? Is this helpful? Is this productive? Does this make me feel good? Do I enjoy this? Like, all of these questions. And it's just like, when you start like actually taking an inventory, it's like, wait, why do I do that thing? Oh, I don't have to. I don't even like doing that. All right, forget it. I'm done. You know? And once you do that, it's just like, you'll just start to see you blossom differently. Okay? Perfect example. Well, you can't really see with Demby, but you see those flowers. When I got them, there might have been 2 or 3 that were already blossomed. But when I tell you now, it's like every day I wake up, there's another one that blossoms, or another one that's starting to blossom or come together. And it's such a beautiful thing. And it's why? Because I'm nurturing it. You know, I'm doing my, first of all, I'm just a good plant mom, but, you know, out here trying to get my green thumb popping. But literally, like, it just taught me so much. I was like, wow, like, I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, another one blossomed, another one bloomed. And I'm so proud of myself because I always told myself I couldn't do it. I was like, I don't want plants because I can't take care of them. And I was like, where did I even learn that, right? Because I take care of people. I take care of y'all all the time, right? So it's like, why can't I take care of a plant? It don't even require much. I don't even have to, like, they don't ask for that much. So I was like, all right, I can do this. But the point is, in doing that, I'm able to nurture, and I'm able to like help these plants and herbs and everything like really grow to their full potential. Some of them are, shoot, I just looked at it and I was like, okay, let me see, I got some new growth over here, okay? And I know what you know what I'm talking about. Got that new growth. That new growth is something different, hits differently. And I'm just like, this is dope. This is dope. I love it. And I want everybody else to experience this for themselves. So for me, it meant, one, let's reestablish some boundaries, right? Like, take an inventory of the relationships you have, and like, let's reestablish some boundaries. You know, my good sis Tadhas just sent us a beautiful reminder about this too, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'm put that in the show too. But it's just the idea that, like, take inventory of the habits and the things that you're doing, and like pay attention to like what you don't want, what you don't need, and then adjust. And so a lot of that was relationships for me, and then it also was like, what are your daily habits? Like, what are the things that you're doing when you first wake up? What are you thinking about? How are you moving? And yes, it's a tedious thing, but if you want growth, this is what it is. There's no shortcut to it. I know you guys are gonna pay these gurus like millions of dollars, like, you know what I mean, to give you these answers. I'm telling you right now, for free. You gotta put in the work. You gotta do it. You gotta care for yourself, you know. And if you don't, you see the results. You know where you're at. So listen, not a coffee. Listen, I just want to make sure y'all understand that. So make sure that you have the right soil, you got the right people around you, you got the right support around you. Anything that doesn't serve you should not have access to you. Okay? Should not have access to you. I will say too, my internet pastor, the one that I follow, I was having a hard time with this too, because I want to help everybody. I'm an empath. I feel your feelings, okay, all the time, and I'm always trying to help people. And I realized, like, I was giving all of myself, and he helped me realize, he was like, people get to access your gift, it does not mean they get to access you. And I was like, oh, okay, bet. You know what I mean? It helped me like reaffirm what my boundaries are. It's like, oh, this part of me, this conversation I have with you, this is helping you, this is all for you. It's not for me at all. Half the time, I don't even know where it comes from. That's how I know it's not me. But the other parts where you get to know me and you get to have a friendship with me, that's my choice. And I love that, and it's been helping so much. So like, I feel a lot better about my boundaries, my relationships, and as you guys can see, it's working. I'm flourishing out here. I'm doing great. I see my TV here. I see you, Finach. She said, "Ruta with the gems in the bumps." I'm crying. So I hope you guys are receiving that. Again, in this journey of life, if you, like Sebra always said, no work, no growth. Exactly. Literally, if you are trying to get anywhere, if you were working on something or a goal, like, or you just don't like where you're at, take inventory. Find your right soil and like, let's get it popping, let's get it moving, you know? The other part of that, like I alluded to earlier in the show, was that everybody seems, I don't know, I'm gonna just take it as flattery and a compliment. Everybody keeps trying to tell me, like, I want you to have kids. I want you to have kids. You're gonna be such a great mom. You know, all this stuff, and I love it. I accept it. I receive it. Here's the thing. I don't want to do that by myself. So, you know what I mean? I don't know about y'all. I've helped raise other people's kids. I do not want to do that myself. And so I'm just like, I need that. And part of this for me is like finding the right soil for me so that I can really blossom and make sure that I'm the best mother that I can be, is making sure I have the best partner. And that requires him to also have found his right soil and to be in the right place, and then we can come together and be that for each other. And I want y'all to have that as well. And so today's manifestation is going to be about all of that. And I told, because I just talked to my auntie and she was just like telling me all that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add that to today's show, because for since the war started, let's just say that, everybody, and even in the pandemic, how many babies were born in the pandemic, right? like whenever we have to deal with mortality, we all try to rush into relationship, right? And we try to rush into like, okay, we got to have more kids. And we start trauma bonding with each other. And that's what I was explaining to her. I was like, I'm not against like anyone coming my way, you know what I mean? Like I'm not blocking people like crazy, you know what I mean? I'm not Shaq out here, you feel me? Like I'm not doing that. But I want who's right for me, and that's what I manifest. That I manifest the right partner, and the right relationship, and that we're aligned in our goals and our values and our purpose. For me, I'm a purpose-driven person, so they got to know what their purpose is. Don't come to me if you don't know your purpose, because if you find it halfway through and it's not the same, then we're going to be misaligned. So you got to do a little bit of your work, you know? And that's what I want for all of us to start thinking about and manifesting on. And in order for you to be able to manifest on that, you got to know yourself. Like, you have to know yourself first. If you don't know yourself, you're going to align to somebody that is not meant to align with you, because the fake version of you aligned with them. And when the real version appears, it's going to be a hot mess. So I just want to tell you that. What Ben said, Bunna and Hannah's Gems equals Manifest Mondays. Yo, yes, I need my, don't even worry. It's just really hot outside, but I'm about to be up there getting my Bunna going. If y'all didn't see my story yesterday, you know your girl had to show out one time, because y'all be thinking I'm not cultured. Listen, I do Bunna, okay? I do the whole process. So yes, let me just refocus just 1 second. So I really hope that y'all receive that. I hope that you understand that and what that means. So what I'm going to do now is like, let's just go into what our manifestations are. And I hope that you guys take the time on your own to start doing that inventory check and start really being intentional about like, what is it that I want in my life? And like, where do I need to be so that that can happen and that can flourish? Cause you know, it's really hard. Let me just do one more metaphor and then I'm gonna go into it. I just want you to think about this. Like, if a plant needs sunlight, it's gonna grow towards the sunlight. Like, if you look at the trees, all of those things, they're gonna grow in the direction where they're gonna get the nourishment that they need, right? And I don't know why we as people don't do that. We tend to just sit there in silence and suffering, even though we're not getting enough sunlight, we're not getting enough water, you know what I mean? Like, people are blocking us. Like, we're in a group of like plants and we're trying to fight for attention or whatever the case is. So it's like, yo, you gotta really think about yourself in that way as well. And it's like, okay, cool. What I'm gonna do is, this is not the space for me. I'm not flourishing here. I'm not doing well here. I'm about to move to a different pot where I have more room to grow. That's what you really want. Like, you should be continuously growing and growing and growing and getting bigger. You know, a tree starts really small, but they gonna get bigger. Like, you want to get bigger and you need the space to do that. So I hope y'all really understand that, and that you focus on like, what is the soil that I'm sitting in right now? And is this serving me? If it's not, you already know what to do. Run this back one more time. So I hope y'all really receive that. So what I'm gonna do now is what I want to manifest for us. What I want to manifest for us is that I want to manifest that you know your greatness. I want to manifest that you see the beauty in yourself that you see in everybody else. I want to manifest that you understand and accept that you deserve the life that you want. There is no requirements. There's no requirements for it. If you want it and you work towards it, it's yours. It's yours. You deserve it. Don't let anybody tell you you don't deserve it. Don't let anybody tell you that because you're an immigrant, because your parents came as refugees, and, you know, I'm talking about myself, that you can't have it. Like, why? Billy Bob can do it, so why can't you? So for me, that's what I really want to manifest. I want to manifest that you have the strength and courage to ask for the things that you want, to be unapologetic about it. I want you to know that you are worthy of all of that. And I want you to know it's okay to move. I want to manifest that for you, that you're able to find what nourishes your soul, and make peace with that. And I want to manifest for you all that whatever type of partner it is that you want, that you don't run from it. that you run towards it. I want to manifest for you that the love that you give so freely to everyone else also flows back to you. And I want to manifest that you're open to receiving it. And I want to manifest greatness for you overall, because I want all of us to blossom into who we were supposed to be. Don't let anybody try to tell you otherwise, okay? That's what I want to manifest for y'all. And specifically also, I'm going to do this for the women. Not that the men don't also have children, but I want to manifest this for women, because we put a lot of pressure on ourselves in terms of having to do it all. I mean, the world does put that pressure on us too. But I want to manifest for you a healthy womb. And maybe that sounds a little strange to some of y'all, but we're going through so much trauma. As Black women, we go through so much trauma in this world, in our home countries, globally, we go through so much. And I have seen over the last year just how difficult and what that pressure looks like on a woman and on her body. So I want to manifest for you that you all get the healing and the help that you need, so that you can have healthy wombs, so that you can be healthy women, and that we can have a healthy generation. So I want to manifest that, because I don't want to bring a child into this world that I'm not prepared to mother. So I want to manifest that for all of us, especially as we're getting continuous pressure to do that. And I want to manifest that that you know you can do it. I want to manifest that you have the strength and the courage to be the parent that you've always wanted to be, and that you know how to be. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. And I want to manifest that for all of you, that you get that, and that you get over whatever it is that's trying to block that for you. So I definitely want to throw that out there too. Hey y'all. So that is literally what I'm going to be praying on and writing on and speaking into all of you. Like I said, I got the grandma's blessing yesterday, so I'm good. But I was like, let me spread this to everybody else, because you feel me? Whatever my grandma says is what's coming into my life, and I accept and receive her. I don't know if you guys have praying grandmas, but shit, you can borrow mine too, you know? That's why I'm lending to you guys right now. Usually at this point, I try to find somebody who, in the audience, who might want to have a manifestation done for them. I don't know if that's the case. I think I did a 2-for-1 today, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's actually really hot outside. And I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to be out here. So I'm gonna take myself back inside in just a second. Ooh, okay, I got a request. Hold on, sis. Let me see. Let's see, sis. Let's see if, I don't know if you meant to do that on purpose, but I just accepted it. Okay, never mind. Maybe that was on accident. All right, y'all. So again, this is Manifest Mondays. A dose of positivity to your days. If you haven't already, send this to somebody else. Oh, there it goes. Hi.
كم عنده؟
دهان أهلا كم
دهانينا we just
Oui,
going
are you driving?
to protest there.
Salam. I was like, it's so dark, I don't know who's there, but hi, how are you guys?
Good. Of
What?
protest.
Protest?
I can do it.
You guys are headed to the protest? Oh, it's loading.
We going to
Yeah,
Geneva.
we are going to Switzerland, Geneva, Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay.
Yeah, protest in front of the UN head office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had Habesha people in Switzerland.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Oh, wow. So have you guys been watching?
Sorry?
Have you guys been watching what I was talking about?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. No. Sorry.
No, it's okay. So this is Manifest Mondays. You know, but Tigrinya, like, you know how the abeti or the grandmas, they come and they tell you to marikini, like when you ask them.
American? Okay.
Oh, waham uyu, like program lomanti.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about both.
No, no, you guys are
So,
okay. Do you have something that, you know what? Let me say something for you guys then. Y'all are going to protest, so I
yeah,
want to manifest for y'all that you
thank
have
you.
the strength and the courage. I don't know what the weather's like, but we were protesting this week in Denver. It was hot as hell.
Okay,
Um, so I want to manifest for y'all that you have the strength and the courage to keep going. I don't know how big your community is, but I hope that you guys have the support that you need.
thank you. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Okay,
All right. Thanks y'all for
prayer.
joining.
Thank you.
So that's dope. Switzerland, man. That's wild. I love it. So that is the end of Manifest Mondays. Again, if you want to share this, send it to a friend, bless them too. If you're not already following, I don't know why you're not. So make sure you are. I am going to get into the part of transferring this over to all the other streaming platforms so it's accessible. But oh, I think they're driving. But I'm going to go ahead and end the show. Thank y'all for joining. Happy Manifest Mondays, and I will